First off, I want to apologize. If anyone has a hard time hearing me, just raise your hand. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold. My name's Taylor Baumel. Today I'm going to be giving a presentation on filing bankruptcy through an attorney's office. 756,722. That's the amount of individuals who declared and filed a personal bankruptcy in 2018. It's greater than the population of Alaska, North Dakota, Vermont, and Wyoming. Not combined, just individually. I'm currently working as a legal assistant at a law firm, and one of the areas we practice in is bankruptcy. You wouldn't believe the amount of gratitude that our clients had solely because they found us. Once they were lost in financial ruin, and now they're found. Filing bankruptcy through an attorney. Despite the negative connotation that can come with bankruptcy, if you hire an attorney, it makes the process quite simple and beneficial. During this presentation, I'm going to touch on a few aspects that the bankruptcy process can assist with, such as what chapter to file, what debts are discharged, and any court appearances you must make. Before you can file for bankruptcy, you have to take what is known as a credit counseling course. You can use any agency from a nonprofit credit counseling you desire, but it does have to be done within 180 days of filing your petition. The bankruptcy pre-filing certificates vary anywhere from $7 to $50. That's one of the benefits where an attorney can come in, is because they can point you in the right direction to use. Not everybody has $50 to spend, not just on the bankruptcy itself, but on a pre-filing course. Chapter 7 Bankruptcy. It's the most desirable and common chapter to file. Chapter 7 Bankruptcy is the liquidation of assets. This means essentially all of your debt is wiped away. Now, how to qualify for Chapter 7? You have to qualify through what is known as the means test. The means test means that your monthly income averaged over a 6-month period of time has to be less than the median household average for your state. Now that's a little confusing. That's also where a bankruptcy attorney can come in. You provide them with your pay stubs, they do all of that calculation for you. The types of debts that are discharged through Chapter 7 are medical bills, credit card debts, judgments, garnishments, and repossessions can be handled through Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Debts that are not discharged are student loans and taxes owed to the government. And that's a fair give and give, I'd say. Now, filing your bankruptcy petition is maybe the most difficult part of the entire aspect. You have to accumulate a bunch of different documents with a lot of information. Taxes from the past 2 years, pay stubs from the past 2 months, vehicle titles, life insurance policies, 401k retirement, all of this information you have to disclose to the bankruptcy court. And you do that through what is known as your bankruptcy petition. This is where you list your real and personal property, all of your assets, where you list any lawsuits pending against you, where you list your income, all of it and everything you have to disclose to the bankruptcy court. Right now I'm going to show you a little slideshow presentation of pro se bankruptcy filers versus filing through an attorney. This is a voluntary petition. This is what you have to file with the court. Now, as you can see, it has your districts, your case number, and your court number, or your court case, sorry. This is about the credit counseling course that I was talking about. Now, what it's asking you is, did you complete the course and you have your certificate? Did you complete the course and you don't have your certificate? Or are you asking to waive the right to complete the course? Very wordy, very complicated. They also ask you about your assets, how much your debts are, how much your liabilities are all going to be, all of this information that you need to provide. Now, filing through an attorney's office, here are those credit counseling courses we talked about. But with guidance, it has 2 agencies right there that you can go to receive your certificate, along with the prices listed right below. Now the next slide is gathering all of your creditors, all of the liabilities that you want discharged. This is from a bankruptcy attorney's packet, and they found that the best way to get the right amount for you is to pull your credit report from all 3 credit bureau agencies. This gives them the correct amount of debt that you owe to each individual creditor, best updated by your credit report. The next slide is just a simple page of the bankruptcy attorney's packet that I borrowed. As you can see, instead of it being wordy and convoluted, it's simple yes or no questions. Lastly, I want to go back to the actual petition that you have to file with an attorney, and I want to read a statement from it. It says, "You should understand that many people find it extremely difficult to represent themselves successfully. You are strongly urged to hire a qualified bankruptcy attorney." So you filed your petition. Now what? Well, with Chapter 7, you have what is known as a meeting of creditors. As soon as you file your bankruptcy petition, you get assigned this court date. It is set 60 days out from your filing date, and you go in front of your trustee and you have to go under oath and verify that all of the information you have provided is accurate and true to the best of your knowledge. This can be a little intimidating for some people when they hear that they have to go to court. One of the benefits of hiring an attorney is that they attend the court hearing with you. So, you've had your meeting of creditors, you filed your petition, your Chapter 7 bankruptcy, as long as it's good with your trustee, is good to go. You'll receive your discharge in 60 days. All of the debts that you included in the schedules listed in your petition are discharged, and you do not owe on them anymore. The second most common chapter to file is a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Chapter 13 bankruptcy varies from Chapter 7 because you aren't just eliminating your debt. It's known as the reorganization of debt chapter of bankruptcy. What this means is over a period of 3 to 5 years, depending on your amount of debt, that you're going to pay back a portion of your debt or all of your debt, depending on how much, during that period of time. So, like Chapter 7, you still have to complete your credit counseling course, and if you don't qualify for Chapter 7, that is one of the most reasonable things I can say as to why people file for Chapter 13 as well. Filing Chapter 13 also can help with a foreclosure. The second reason people file for Chapter 13 a lot is because they've fallen behind on their mortgage, their home is in foreclosure, and they want to stop it and keep their home. This is where the Chapter 13 payment plan comes in, because you're allowed to pay that debt that you've lost on your home over those periods of times. If you were to file your bankruptcy petition moments before your sale date, it would be stopped. Your home would no longer be in foreclosure, and you would proceed through the bankruptcy process in order to keep your home. Now, Chapter 13 bankruptcy comes with a different court hearing. You still have your meeting of creditors, but there's also something known as a confirmation hearing. This confirmation hearing is set in place to confirm your plan with your trustee. But unlike the Chapter 7, this court appearance is actually in front of a bankruptcy judge. I know, again, it can be a little intimidating when you're going in court. But if you hire a bankruptcy attorney and your petition is completely and properly filed the first time through, there are no amendments that need to be made, then you can get what is known as confirmed, and you're not going to have to attend your bankruptcy confirmation hearing. It's important to remember that bankruptcies vary for every individual. That if you are choosing to file pro se and you want to ask your mom, your aunt, grandfather for help, you can. But their situations are not going to be exactly just like yours. So it's really important to remember that if you're going to file bankruptcy, you might want to go see a qualified bankruptcy attorney to help assist you through the process.